So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my favorite 22 apps for solopreneurs. So if you're running your business on your own, these are the apps that have been super helpful for me to deal with all kinds of challenges on the go, and apps that would actually help you manage your problems. I'm no longer a solopreneur, but I have a big team yet. It's just one person currently that I'm really working very well with. And so if you are a solopreneur, these apps will help you a ton. Let's get in.
Hi, my name is Diamond. Welcome to Hello Founder.
Hello Founder is a space for aspiring and starting African entrepreneurs who don't have a lot of money in the bank. And what we do is we provide information, guidance, resources, skills, and empower entrepreneurs with the skills that would help them solve the problems that they will face, usually get in the way of them launching their business ideas successfully or growing their business. The first tool that I'm going to be mentioning, in no order of importance, Canva. So the tools will be appearing here as I talk about them. Canva is my first tool. I absolutely love Canva. I'm obsessed with it. I use it for everything graphic design. I also use it to create some of my cheat sheets, worksheets, guides, and things like that. Canva saves me so much time when it comes to thinking about design. I don't have to think about design. Canva is my design king. Okay? It figures that out for me. So I think if you're trying to create slides for business presentations, if you're trying to create flyers, your cards, all of that, Canva is really, really good. The second tool that I'll be mentioning is Trello. Now, Trello, I didn't even know how important Trello would be for my business up until I started to actually use the tool. Lots of entrepreneurs have been saying how Trello is so awesome and it's helped them, and I thought it was just talk until I started to use Trello. Now, what I love about Trello is Trello has this option that makes it super possible for you to move your board. So you could have a to-do list. If you look at my board, you will see I have Hello Founder, I have Hello Founder version 2, I have my to-do list all in there. And I could also create client lists. So each of my clients, I would have things that we need to do, and for each thing that we're doing, I will move it to the board for doing, and when it's done, I'll move it to the board for done, which I think is so helpful. So if you're working with different clients, this would be a wonderful way for you to just see what you're doing now, what you need to get done, what's done. And if you're still launching your business idea or you're starting your business, it's a wonderful way for you to just see what you're doing, what you need to get done, what you're doing, what you've done, and just see how much progress you're making towards your final launch period. I really love it. For me, it's even better than just writing things down because you could always forget them. The next tool that I have is called Anchor. So Anchor is for anybody who is looking to create podcasts. And this tool not only allows you to create podcasts directly using your phone, it also gives you room to add background music to your podcast, trim out some beginning and end versions, and also have people on your podcast who you want to interview. I love it. It's a really good podcast app. You can get podcasts out this quick on Anchor. The best part about Anchor is that it puts your podcast on different platforms like Spotify, places where people listen, iTunes, all these different platforms, so people could easily find you on these different platforms. The next tool on my list is called Google Docs. You already know what Google Docs is. So Google Docs is on my list for one thing. It helps me manage my content. So after I have gone through the batching process and I have released my content, Google Docs helps me to put my content the way you can see it right here as a calendar. So that way the lady on my team who I work with can see the things that we need to do, and she knows exactly what to do with my content area, because some of the things I need her to source them so that I can work on other things, and I can see what we've done, what we've not done. It just puts everything in just a clearer view for me. The next tool after Google Docs I believe every solopreneur should use is Google Drive. So Google Drive is important for me because I do a lot of courses, and sometimes I need to take the courses that I've recorded on my laptop straight to my phone, and Google Drive helps me to move those courses from my laptop to my phone, and I will edit it very simply on my phone. This is actually the major reason why I use Google Drive. After this, I will talk about Pages. Oh my God, Pages by iPhone has really saved me so much stress. So If you don't have an iPhone, Canva can be great for you to create PDFs, but with Pages, I can create legal documents, PDFs, literally anything I want to on my phone. I'm currently writing my ebook, Pages. The first ebook I wrote, I used Pages. It just gets things out really quickly. It has a lot of tools on the inside that you can use to edit your fonts. It allows you to import pictures. I think they added a video feature. I've never really tried it, but Pages for me is really cool. You could also add like tables, charts, and all of those things. I love it. I love it so much. The next tool is Sketch. So Sketch is awesome when I'm trying to create guides or build in guides into my posts. So if I'm trying to teach somebody how to do something in a written form, I usually use Sketch to just put in like arrows. So if you look at this image, you're going to see like the arrow thing. All the images that you see have like arrows pointing to different directions. You could also like type text if you want to highlight certain things. I just love Sketch for this function, that it helps it make it so easy for me to explain things to people on the go in my guide. Of course, I have MailChimp. So MailChimp is awesome for me to manage my emailing process. With MailChimp, I can sync my sign-up forms, my newsletter, automated emails, all in one place. I don't have to overthink the entire stress. Yes, MailChimp has this huge problem that I don't like. So if 2 people sign on for 2 of your lead magnets, MailChimp will count them as 2 people. So in your mind, you have like 1,500 people, but when you now merge all of those people into one audience, you will find out that you don't have that many people. Yeah, MailChimp is awesome. I love it. I think it's a great tool to use for your email if you're just starting out. The next tool I have is called Calumny. So Calumny is a great tool for people who you want people to just book appointments with you and you don't want to have to stress. There are days when you're off or unavailable. You can list out the days when you're available, the hours and all of that, and people can look at your calendar and they will just know when you are available versus when you're not. The next tool I have is Lopez. So I found the Lopez app a couple of months ago, and Lopez is great because it just makes it so easy for me to send out like invoices super fast. My issue with Lopez is that you cannot make quick edits, and the invoices you can't really do a lot of design, but aside from that, it's really helpful for you to see how much you've sold, how much you're making, and all of that. Which should bring me to my next favorite tool for solopreneurs. Is called Track It by Piggy. So Track It allows you to monitor exactly how much you're spending. You can use it for your personal finances or you can use it for your business. So what it does is you go back into the app and you just like put in to the app the expenses that you're making on a daily basis. I love it so much. You could also put in expenses that you've made on different days. That way you're not forgetting any expenses, and at the end of the month you can see how much you've made in Lopez and how much you've lost the expenses in Track. The next app I absolutely love is Whitey Studio. So Whitey Studio is great because if you're a new YouTuber like I am, you could simply upload your YouTube videos from your phone and then you will edit the thumbnail and edit the descriptions directly on your phone. So I don't have to do that on my laptop. I would just upload the videos on via the YouTube app, and I can use Whitey Studio to very simply edit the videos, the thumbnail, edit my description, edit categories, just all of those, the editing work that you have to do. My next app is called Agenda. So Agenda is like a note-taking app. I actually use it to journal when I don't want to use my actual journal. I actually use Agenda mostly for note-taking. So for example, in Agenda, you're going to find things like hiring area, you're going to find marketing plan, hypotheses and assumptions, and under them I just like type out different things that I want to fall under those categories. And sometimes I would go back to my agenda just to look at those things and remember what my plan is or what my plan has been in regards to those aspects of my business. The next app I use is called Facetune. So Facetune is awesome for me only for one specific feature, the whiten feature, and then smoothing. It's just a great app for editing your pictures, clean out white backgrounds, make my skin smoother if I'm having like pimple time, a reaction and all of that. Manage so many things like the brightness. I also like Snap Speed. If you really want to take the whiten thing in your apps to a whole new level, Snap Speed is your go-to guide. But I really, Snap Speed, I always mix that up. So Snap Seed, I think it's Snap Seed. Anyways, I love it. I think that both of them are good apps. I have both of them, but Facetune is my first go-to app. The next app I have is Pinterest. So Pinterest, I use it specifically for bringing like ideas for content, or I'm just looking for inspiration. I go through Pinterest and you can find tons and tons and tons of content that other people have created sort of, and all of that just gives me inspiration. And they also have a lot of valuable information. So I could be reading an article in Pinterest and I'm like, this would be something great to talk about since I have some experience in that same area as well. Google Maps. Okay, I would not be an honest solopreneur if I didn't talk about Google Maps. So outside of Lagos City, maybe Google Maps is not so important, but if you're in Lagos, I swear, you need Google Maps to get from point 1 to point 2 without hiccups. So I use Google Maps everywhere I'm driving to in Lagos. But if I don't have Google Maps, I think I would get lost in Lagos. So Google Maps just helps you to get from one place to the other very, very easily. Of course, there is WhatsApp. So WhatsApp, not for the reason that you think. I use it for 2 reasons currently. I have a WhatsApp channel for marketing purposes, and then I have WhatsApp groups. I have a WhatsApp group with my assistant. I have a WhatsApp group for us, like for our different content categories, and she just like puts in the finished work of editing, screenshots, and all of that into these different groups so that I can just take them and post them directly to social media. Next app I love is called iMovie. So iMovie is the app that I use to edit my videos on my phone. If you don't know, I have a video shooting and editing course for people who want to create videos like this one that you're watching now on their phone, because currently I'm shooting and editing this entire video on my phone. If you're watching this, yep, I did all of this on my phone. So if you want to be able to do this for YouTube as well, I have a course. It's linked below and you can go straight and purchase the course. I teach how to create 11 different kinds of videos using both your iPhone and your Android phone, depending on which one you're using. You have instructions that will guide you. The next app I will mention is called Piggy. Oh my god, I love Piggy so much. Piggy is the app that helped me to start saving money. So even as a solopreneur, sometimes it's like, how do you save money when you're still a budget entrepreneur? Well, Piggy helps you to do that. So what it does is you can turn on like quick save. So quick save is when somebody pays you like 10k or 100k immediately, you can pull out 80k and send it straight to your Piggy account so that you don't spend the money in there. You also have auto save, so every single day you're saving money. I absolutely love both these features and I use them, and I'm about to also use the lock. So Piggy has a feature where you can lock your money for a specific period of time. I want to start using that feature as well. So if you're watching this and you're like, I'm making so much money but I'm not able to save, Piggyverse will help you to save on the go. The next tool I'm talking about is Soho. Oh my god, I love Soho so much. So what I love mostly about Soho is that you can have a business email actually using Soho, which I think is awesome, honestly. So you set up your business email and your emails will go straight to your Soho mail and you can check it every single day. We have 2 apps to go. Yes. Okay. The next app that I want to mention is called Paystack. I mean, this video would not be complete if I don't talk about Paystack. So Paystack allows you to collect payment from other people online. So if somebody wants to pay you, but they don't want to transfer and have to, be debited a certain amount of money, or you're trying to just like automate your entire business, somebody can actually go to the link and pay. Like if you go to the link below for my video shooting and editing masterclass, or you decide that you want to buy this microphone that I'm using and you go to my online store, every single thing that you see on there is built using Paystack. So Paystack is such a great tool for collecting payments online. Finally, my last tool that I would mention is called Flutterwave, and I love Flutterwave so much because Flutterwave allows me to take money from other people outside of Nigeria. So I could just send them a link and they'll pay me directly in dollars or Ghana cedis or whatever currency that they have. I think it supports a lot of African currencies as well as USD and pounds. So it's a really good tool that supports all of these currencies, and I can get money from anywhere in the world. If you're going to use Flutterwave, note that they don't pay you during the weekend, so they only pay you on weekdays. So there you have it, guys, all the apps that I believe would help solopreneurs just have things sort of like work through different challenges from accounting and just solve some of the problems that I've faced in my own business, and I've solved them on my own using these tools. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't already and tap on the notification button so that you would know when I have new videos up on the channel. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.